Hey ladies, bit sorry about the light. I've got really pants light and I'm having an ugly day. I can't remember to put any makeup on, so just don't look at me. Yeah, Sunday, I'm having an ugly day. I've just want to show you a project that I've done. There's a few things in crafting that get me beat. One of them is anything that's like artsy. You know, like painting and free drawing and things like that. It's definitely not for me. But I will try everything. And I've tried for ages. Well, not for ages. That's a bit of an exaggeration. I've tried twice to make a mini album and failed miserably. But I thought I'm not going to let it beat me. And I've had loads of inspiration lately. And I've been pushed a bit. By my friends and by Melissa, but that's good. I like people that sort of say, come on, you can do it, get your bum in gear, because that encourages me. Now the first mini album that I ever saw that I fell in love with was Sonya Stepto's envelope albums. I just love them. I love the way they're not overcomplicated. I love the way you don't need to sit and watch like Kathy Orta for 4 days to understand how to construct them, because she might be a paper phenomenon, but I just can't. I just don't have the patience to sit there and watch tutorials that last for hours and hours and hours, and I can't do it. Can't be bothered. I'm too lazy, I'm too idle, and I don't have the attention span. I've got the attention span of a 4-year-old. And I'm not necessarily into all this complicated flaps here and flaps there and really expensive paper, and I just like pretty stuff, me. So that's why I really, really liked Sonya's. So, inspired by Sonya and spurned on by Melissa, who sent me some actual examples, I've come up with a little mini album. And I've made it out of envelopes. I haven't quite followed how Sonya did hers, and I haven't followed anybody in particular, any one tutorial. I have tried with this mini album and I have watched, literally I must have watched hours upon hours upon hours of tutorials of how to do them. Probably fell asleep in the middle of most of them, but I have, and I think some of it does click in, so I was really determined. So I have constructed it out of envelopes, and I have kind of used the hidden hinge system, but I've only actually got one hinge, just one. That's all I've got, and you get 2 envelopes and you put them like with the flaps back to back, and then you put another envelope on the, slot it in as if you're putting a letter in. That's basically the method I've used. And then you've got a gap in the back where you've put the 2 envelopes together. You've got a bit of a gap there because you just stick the triangle bit, and that slots onto a hinge. And basically that's the method I've used. Most crafters will have seen it at some point. That's what I've done. Kind of adjusted to suit myself. So this is what I've come up with. It's not perfect. There's quite a few mistakes, but I think it's quite good for my first go. So straight away I think you can see who it's for. I did say that the first one I did was going to her, and I keep my word, so this is for Melissa. The paper that I've used is one that I've got it reduced. What is it called? It's that one. What's it called? Lucy Cromwell? Don't know. Doesn't really mean out to me yet, but it's pretty. It's got a sparkly paper and it's nice. So I've constructed it with envelopes. I have done a little fastening. That's a resin flower with a little silk rolled rose in the middle, and then a bow, which I've had gifted. And I just covered the spine area. It's not very thick because it's just a little mini mini envelope album, so it's not got a big thick chipboard spine. I didn't feel it necessary to put a spine in because it's only small, so I haven't put a spine in. I've put front and back covers on, but I haven't put a spine in because I didn't need it, because it's not big enough. These little crocheted butterflies were in my kit that I bought from V. So this is my first page. This is a greetings card, and the envelopes. You get like a pack of 10 in the range for like $1.99. So the envelopes I've used to construct, and then I used one of the cards and I folded it to create a spine, like one of those fellas, but only one. And then the flaps that are the rest of the card, instead of cutting it off, I've just stuck it to the inside of the cover, and just because they were scalloped and they were pretty, so I didn't want to waste it. This is one of Melissa's little, when she sent me the rack the other day, she sent it all in these envelopes, so I've never really used them, because I think you can slot your little memories in there or whatever. And then I've put some bling round and a little bow on, and put this little, just like a little card decoration thing. I think Karen McClure, I think, gave me some of these. And then on this page, so under here, is it just a plain white envelope? And then I've put the 6x6 paper on the top. And I picked 6x6 envelopes specifically so that I could just stick the paper straight on the top without having to cut and measure. 6x6 paper's just gone straight on top. I just distressed all the edges with sponge sugar first, which I think is running out. I need to get a new one. It doesn't seem to be doing a right lot. I just put a little dial in the middle there, so that's like a photo mat. And then I stamped this. I've not done a lot of stamping, but I got some stays on because I want to stamp. I want to do some dress forms, and I want to stamp them with sewing machines and whatever, images. So I got this, and it smells really nice. I love it. Anyway, and then I just put this little corner piece on because that is hiding a mistake. Because I've got a fancy punch here that does like a corner and flowers, and I tried to do it on the pages to try and fancy it up, and it was too thick, so I've had to cover it over with just a corner of corresponding paper. The envelope's underneath, and then the paper, I've just stuck the paper on 3 sides and left that side empty so you can use it to put tags, and then half cut it out with my circle punch, just halfway. Bit of an applique that I've cut from a neck curtain, and a little flower. And then on this page I've done the same, just literally stuck 6x6 paper straight over the top. Distress ink tape. I've got another little tag here that I've just put little thin spidery ribbon on and little rolled roses. Then this is another tag. Pull out and open. I've actually got this idea because I've just seen Teresa Carr, and she got, I don't know if it was a card that she got from Robin in with a gift pack, and Robin had done this, and she'd folded a tag in half, and she'd written a little message there, and then it slotted in card somewhere. So that's why I've seen that. I've seen it today, so I've robbed it. No, I just wanted to make use of this little corner bit here that I stuck on to hide a mistake, and I thought, oh, I'll put a little tag up there. So that's that. And then this page here, I've just left them plain so you can put photos on, because at the end of the day that's what they're meant to be for. There's no point blathering them with stuff. Another little card topper thing that I've been gifted, and I've put a doily on, and I've just made the tags out of coordinating paper from the same paper line, and I've just used my punch. So you can write on the back, or you could even stick little photos on or whatever. So that goes in there like that. So every single page has a tag in the side. And then another one. Apart from this one, I think this is the central one. I think this is the central page where it attaches to the spine. So this one doesn't have a tag at this side, a tag holder at this side. That's why they're on the page. And then I just stuck a bit of paper there and just didn't stick it all the way down so you can stick some tags in it. Put some little bows on. And then I just put this. You could put a photo over. Just if you're going to put a photo over this, I'd just snip that bead off with a pair of scissors. And some more tags that I've made. In fact, I haven't made these. I've just altered them because I think Geraldine sent me these. The die cuts. And so I've altered them. I've just put a little peg and some ribbon and some bows on. And again, coordinating paper, you just stick it down 3 sides. Cut it out with your 1-inch circle punch. And then I've done another one here. There's another tag there. And then this little flower I made myself out of some material that Bernie gifted me. And I've just put a little sparkle and a little applique in the middle. Lovely material, that. And then I just put some coordinating paper down and some bling. And on here, I just stamped Life is Sweet. And bit of bling. Fancy another one of Melissa's. I won't open it out, wait, pegs on it. Little bags that she sent me. And then on the back, I've just put this is one of Little Snippets. Geraldine's lace appliques that she makes. I might just put a bit of a bling in the middle of there, and then another, you can just see a bit of glue strands, another fastening bit with a bow and a resin and a rolled rose, the same as the front. So there you go. I think that's quite. So how many pages have I got? I've got one, because the inside there, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 pages, and then the front and back inside of the front and back out of envelopes. So I think that's cute for a first go. Not bad. So like I say, it's a mishmash of styles, you know, constructing it. And I think that's cute, and I really enjoyed making that. I'll keep my eyes out for some more paper, because it's nice to keep you know, the paper from the same line all coordinating. I may well put something on the front of here yet. I might get one of my pink cameos and put some lace around it and stick it in the middle. I haven't decided. What do you think? Do you think I should leave it as it is? Because I think it's quite pretty. Or do you think it needs something there? I don't know. So yeah, although it's a little bit bulky because of the embellishments, it's still cute and it's quite sturdy. Just made out of envelopes. So I'm quite impressed with that. So I just thought I'd show you. So that's for Melissa. I'm going to make some more. Right. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a nice day. Maybe you're having an ugly day where you can't be bothered. Maybe you're in your pyjamas. That's what Sundays are all about. Even Posh Spice has ugly days. Right, ladies, I just thought I'd share that with you. Finally done it, and I've finally made a mini album. Right, ladies, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye!